who he just did Ellen.
Yeah, I just did Ellen, and last night I was doing Kimmel. It's just been like a long whirlwind.
Wait, is Ellen even still on?
No, yeah, Ellen's. I didn't do Ellen, but
I was about to say.
Yeah.
You don't look like a.
I did The Real, which was fun.
The Real?
Yeah. Ever heard Lonnie Love?
I love Lonnie.
She's the best.
All right, we'll talk about it in a second.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, second try. Welcome to Riffin with Griffin, your absolutely favorite podcast.
Riffin with Griffin, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Riffin with Griffin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't had a guest in a while, but you know when we have a guest, we like to give them the singing mic and see what they can do. So, Gianni
Paolo.
Paolo.
Yeah. We riffing
What you
with
got?
Griffin. We riffing with Griffin. Yeah. Okay. Riffing with Griffin, probably your fourth favorite pod. Yeah. That's all I had.
Give me my goddamn singing mic. Can't believe you.
Probably your fourth favorite pod on the lineup.
You know what? Riffin with Griffin.
I can take these off.
Thank you, Liquid IV, for sponsoring this episode. Grab your favorite Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Griffin at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code Griffin at liquidiv.com. You know what?
It's a little scary wearing headphones that Jeremiah Watkins wore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can take them off. I feel like, I wonder if I should take mine off so I can hear the sound. Nah, you know what? We'll be fine. Just make sure you talk into the mic.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we go. Yeah, it sounds good like that. Like, I'm doing this all by myself because my guy isn't here today. But I expected more of you being on a black show. You know what I'm saying?
I should have prepared something.
I expected a little bit more.
It's so cool. Like, I'll be in my living room and I can actually kind of do something, and then you go and there's like some type of pressure and you're like, I fucking folded. That's why, like, when you see those people going like Hot 97, I'm like, okay, that was pretty fun.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
Little
like-
Dicky or somebody
Yeah,
like that.
it's insane. It puts
Well,
it into perspective.
Welcome back. I'm not going to even try to do your last name because I always mess it up.
It's all good. Paolo.
Paolo.
Yeah.
Paolo. Gianni Paolo.
The last time I was on here was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So the last time you were here, you were just like an intern for Theo,
Yeah.
and I didn't know who you were. You were just, it was weird, you know, then the fact that you even had a publicist that I know, and I was like, why do you have a publicist?
Because I had a big movie coming out. That's
Yeah.
why.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
even still, you
Yeah.
go, why are you doing this other thing? And then now you're on Instagram with an Aston Martin being just a douche. I saw you, like, you're at a gas station with an Aston Martin, like, humble brag.
Oh, Supreme Gas.
Yeah.
I gotta get the unleaded. Like,
I was like, so, well, congratulations to you, huh? You're moving up in the world since,
Yeah.
what was the name of that movie? Mom?
Yeah, Mom.
It was Mom.
Yeah.
I actually saw that. I actually really enjoyed
you
that
liked
movie.
it? It was fun, right?
Yeah,
I
scary.
think we're trying to do another one, but
She was really good. And, like, you know, when she ran that lady over.
yeah,
And, you know, just how casual. Anyways,
incredible.
it was good.
She's so good. Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually a really good movie. So congrats to you.
Thank you.
But your big thing is being white chocolate on.
Yeah. That's why I had to come, hit the Erik Griffin audience real quick, little half and half, you know.
Yeah, all 100 of them. So let's just get to the business part of it. Yeah, because you're on a spin. Is it a spin-off?
Yeah.
Just forgive me. I wasn't a power person.
No, it's all good.
I'm an Empire guy.
Oh, wow. Wow, did you watch the Jussie Smollett trial? Was that like the finale episode for you guys?
Yeah, it really was. How crazy is that?
Yeah, it
though?
was wild. It was wild.
I still don't know. I still don't know.
I didn't even look into the details of everything
neither.
because it just is so like mind-boggling. I'm like, if I read this and take the time, it's just gonna fucking piss me off.
You know, the thing is like when I think about that, I think about like how the news cycle goes fast. I didn't even know there was a trial coming. I thought that was done.
Me either.
I thought he was out of the
Yeah,
news.
I agree. It's so funny. I thought the same thing
and then,
too. Yeah.
then when I saw this thing, I was like,
Yeah.
what are they talking to him for?
Yeah.
What-
I was like, I thought he was in jail.
I thought he like paid a fine or
Yeah.
whatever happened. So now apparently that's still a thing. So who knows with that? That's just like
when that first happened, Theo released a video the next day being like, this guy's lying, all this stuff. And I remember being like, Theo, do not put this out. Like, he's literally like calling him out, being, this guy's lying. There's no way this happened. He's like, that doesn't make sense. He like read all the things. And then like 48 hours later, it came out he's lying. I was like, damn, Theo had that was risky.
You know what my biggest thing about that, and then we'll get back to you, is the fact that I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
Because what Jussie Smollett did was weaponize woke culture.
Agreed.
He weaponized.
What you could do with it.
He weaponized woke culture, and these idiots out there. Even some of my friends, they're on Twitter. I can't believe that these things happen, and they're tweeting, and they're giving it all this thing with no evidence.
There's still some people that are tweeting, "I still stand with Jussie Smollett." It's
exactly.
Like, are you okay?
So he took advantage of that. Yeah. He took advantage of that. And then all the evidence came out, and then none of those people were like, "Oops,
yeah, my bad." Yeah, well, it's the same thing with
due process.
Yeah, it's
remember due process.
It's the same thing with like what happens with when it's come out with like women who have faked allegations against men. It's like it takes away from what racism does exist in the country.
Or that kind of stuff.
Exactly, because
move forward just a little bit.
Because then people are like, oh, well, the Jussie Smollett thing happened, so maybe this is fake too. It's like, it just takes away from everything.
Yeah, it takes away from the real
It's a
stuff.
selfish fucking thing to do.
Well, I mean, the thing is like, what goes on the internet and then what goes on in actual court are two different things.
Very different things, yeah.
Like, when you, like, first of all, our idea of, like, the law is, like, Law and Order.
Yeah.
And these kind of things.
Yeah.
So then we see these things and we like think that we know what charges are. And then when you look in real life and you see that there are like a multitude of charges that someone can have.
And then they see like, oh, he got dismissed for that. Why did he get dismissed for that? It's like because they want to get him on this other thing.
Exactly.
So it's like you're never going to understand it.
So
but I will say I do stand with Kyle Rittenhouse. No, I'm kidding. My publicist just had a fucking meltdown.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to deal with it. I'm going to have to deal with it.
Eric,
it's going to be like a little later. Hey, can you take this right out?
The title of this is Gianni Stands with Kyle Rittenhouse. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, for sure, it's gonna be a picture of you and him, and I'm gonna be like this. It's fine. Don't worry. This is all jokes.
She's time coding it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is going out today, so whatever you want to take, you better tell me right away. But anyways, you're on Power. It's a spinoff.
Yeah.
show.
So I originally did.
You're originally on Power, which I was like really surprised, but I guess they got to have some white boys on there. But you're the kind of white boy though, because you're Italian.
Yeah.
So like that's like not like so you got surfer white over here, and then you got like
I'm not wearing like fucking clogs to
right.
I got the shoe.
You got a little soul in you. I can see you dating a black woman.
Yeah.
But then here you are, and you're on. But the show's great. It's like very popular, right?
Yeah.
You got an Aston Martin, so things are good.
And a Porsche, Eric. Don't forget about the Porsche in New York.
Right now, I put up your like financials are on the screen.
yeah. It's like right here. It's like he probably makes this much an episode. 10% goes to his manager.
By the way, before we even I'm starting, he gets a call from like a girl. Oh my God, were you on The View? I'm just like, really?
I even turned down the volume. I was like, I don't want to make Eric feel too bad.
Like, I don't feel bad. I'm secure in myself, but I'm just looking like this is how it is.
Yeah.
So tell me the difference. 2 years ago, when you were just kind of like, you're on, they're doing some stuff.
Yeah.
And then now, how are you not transforming into a fuckboy? Go.
I'm gonna say the most fuckboy thing ever, but it's just like I've always had the same mentality. Nothing has changed. I know. You can't talk about anything real or motivation with Eric because he's like, oh,
I don't believe you.
No,
I believe you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I always have had the same mindset. So it's like I knew I was gonna be here. I know I'm gonna be further in 2 years.
Gotcha,
it's just I don't feel any different.
You're
it's
just
just
self-confident.
Yeah.
You're confident in yourself.
Exactly. And I just log on my Wells Fargo and there's a lot more money. That's like oh there.
Word. I know what you mean. I remember. I know that feeling.
Yeah, I know this place. I can see that you're moving up in the world. Eric is lying. He lives in a fucking 6-bedroom mansion in Bel Air.
Okay. You think I'd be doing a podcast? I guess I would if it was like Joe Rogan level.
Yeah, Kevin Hart does a podcast.
I know. What am I talking? What am I talking about? No, but I mean, I think that your life is different. You know, I could, like I said, I'm sure you get those like how many calls have you gotten from the girls say 4 years ago who were just kind of like, oh hi, who are now calling you like, oh my God, I haven't talked to you in so long. How are you? You know, I always liked you. Yeah. You know, I knew you were gonna make it. How many of those calls are you getting now?
It's literally still the same. It doesn't feel different to me. Like,
It's different. Shut up.
It doesn't feel different though. Like maybe it is
Humble
different.
brag.
Maybe it is different, but it just honestly does not feel different. Like I don't feel
You've
like
just dealt with it the same.
yeah.
You know. Make sure you keep this up.
They can hear me, Eric. It's all good.
I don't know because I don't got nobody on the soundboard. Actually,
Yeah.
let me just get my headphones just to check on him for a little while. Then I'll take them off. Hello. Okay, yeah, we're good. It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right. So, but tell me about Power, the new one, because it's called Power. What?
Power Book 2. So people are always like Power Book. Is it Power Ghost? It's like it's Power. It's the second book. So Book 2, Ghost is the one. Then they
Ghost. That's
then
the
they have
word I was
Power
looking
Book
for.
3, Raising Canaan, which is a prequel. So
Ooh.
they're doing other stuff with it, which is smart. I mean, you know, they have it's a huge audience. So
Well, you know what I think this is. You know who I think this is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna tell you like where this all started. Harry Potter. Okay,
Okay.
I'll explain why.
Okay.
So the Harry
50
Potter.
Cent was watching Saucer of Stone one night. He's like,
No.
fuck yeah, I got an idea.
Can I, see who are you now?
All right, my bad.
He's the worst. The guy's the worst. They had the movies. So then when they were making the movies for book 7, they decided, let's split this into 2.
Yeah.
All right. Then that started it all. And then it was like Hunger Games. All right. And then the Marvel universe was really where this is. They were like, you know what? Why are we stopping here?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Like, why don't we stop here? Why don't we connect all the universes? And then they did it for Star Wars. So you had this rich universe of Star Wars, and they said, well, why are we finished?
Yeah.
Actually, let's show prequels. Let's show Han Solo's story.
Yeah.
Let's show, and so that became a thing where I think all of society now, when we look at movies, we're starting to go, hey, well, what else is happening in this universe? And
Well,
why kill the universe? Why not just keep it going?
You're a big Marvel guy, so obviously you see that the Spider-Mans are coming out. They have I don't understand how there's 3 Spider-Mans in one movie.
Okay, you didn't see the cartoon?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
the
well,
Spider-Verse one.
you didn't see that. Well, that's what.
Okay, I need to
That
watch
was
that to
so
understand.
successful because it was about a multiverse.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's a multiverse,
Okay.
and then
I
now.
just thought Andrew Garfield was going to show up and be like, "Oh, you took my job." Like I didn't know what.
Yeah, well, but I'm sure he was so happy to come back. So it's basically saying that all those universes existed.
Okay.
And then it's like, and I think that's great because the movie, that's what the cartoon was about, and it was very successful. There was like a bunch of Spider-Mans.
Okay.
You ever wonder why in the cartoon this Spider-Man is black? You know what I mean? Because it's a multiverse.
Yeah.
Another one, it's a woman.
And it's
another one-
2021. So.
Right. Hey, you know what I mean? Also transgender.
Yeah.
So they like, but I'm saying, so I see why other stories, productions are like, you know what? We have this universe of power.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going with it.
Yeah.
They could just, backstories, prequels,
Yeah.
sequels, this is
It makes sense.
Yeah. So it's like it's a money grab, and
Yeah.
it's like, but also the people are interested in
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
But so tell me about what you even doing, and then we could just like talk about whatever.
Yeah, no, I just I always make this joke, like the way I look, I should be on fucking Twilight, but I get to murder and kill and deal drugs and do all that stuff. So I play a drug dealer in college with
You kind of
Tariq.
look like that. I can believe that.
Yeah, it's not like too far off.
Your
But
brother would be better.
my little brother, oh my god, dude, he's fucking that kid. He is a drug dealer. He's selling Vyvanse on the side. He's fucking out of his mind. But yeah, it's been fun. Like I get to be on a show that I actually love showing up to do work. Like I'm not putting on a fucking fangs and you know what I mean? Which I would like to do that someday, but like I'm at a point right now in my life where this is fucking cool.
You just
It's
messed
like,
up.
It's
There's
pop
like
culture.
There's a vampire director right now that's looking for a young.
No, listen.
And he
I
was
love
like-
Twilight. I love Twilight, but right now as like a 25-year-old guy, I'm like, I'm on the cool show. Like I'm on the show that like the Shade Room and Complex and Double XL Magazine. Like all those. We get that kind of press. All the people I looked up to growing up.
Well, this is why you need to save your money.
Why's that?
Because you're not always going to be able to make that choice. So right now you're in a good spot. You're on this show.
Hold on, I'm getting another call. It's my Aston Martin guy. I got another one coming in.
And exactly. You spending all your money on that stuff. Then the show ends.
Yeah.
And then you're like, ooh, what am I going to do? Then the vampire movie comes. Yeah, you're going to be
Yeah.
a
Okay, fuck it, I'll do it,
blood-sucking gay vampire who has to do this, and this. And you're going to be like, I have standards. And then your accountant's going to be like, you need money. And then you're not gonna be in The Godfather 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
But that's just an old guy talking.
Yeah.
And
No, I don't-
but you live in your best life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of you know what I mean? If you can't have fun, I don't know what the.
Yeah, but it's so. I mean, it's so interesting that how different it is when you're like. I was looking at this thing and it was saying like when you get older, you lose that like whimsical, like just going for it.
Yeah.
Like this kind of like then you just everything becomes like
Yeah, you have to make a
what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And it's like I go ooh. Then I started to think about that. It's like, am I like that? And I don't want to be like that.
That's that.
You know?
It's funny that you say that because that's what I don't want to be. I don't want to be the guy that's like, okay, I have this away in case this show goes away. It's like, no, I'm just gonna keep this train rolling, and then if something happens, then I'll reassess.
I think there's a middle ground.
Yeah.
Though. I just think there's a middle ground. There's a middle ground of being like responsible,
Yeah.
and still having fun and doing your thing.
Listen,
because
I'm not out buying 3 Aston Martins. It's like I got 2, and it's like I'm gonna be reasonable about it, you know?
Listen, you're 25, you're young, you're good looking, you're on a show. It's like, no, you need to be in a Toyota Celica. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's okay. You live in your best life.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And but so what I'm just looking from a different perspective where I'm just like, okay. I'm about to get married. I started really late in life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, now I got to be like, oh, this money I have have to think about this and that and that.
Yeah,
And I just go, oh man, is there something negative about that, or is it something?
It's definitely
sad
it's definitely a
about
mindset where if you have this, it's rolling.
Yeah.
I think it keeps rolling. I think like it's an object in motion stays in motion. You're confident. You do things differently. You approach people differently. You talk to people differently. If you come with this like it's gonna keep going. If you come with this, this is gonna be calculated. You go to a party and you're like, okay, well, I have to spend this amount of money and then this is what I have to do and I have to talk
See,
to this
that's an
person.
extreme. So you've never seen the 30-30 then about NFL football players.
Well, yeah, they do all lose their money
who've
very
lost all
fast.
their money.
Yeah.
You think that you think actors
But here's the thing.
aren't doing the same thing?
But here's the thing. With football players, their career is over. They can no longer make money doing football. With acting, there's tons of jobs that are you know what I mean?
Man,
I could do something else.
I could probably name like 10, 15 actors who you thought, there's no way they're not going to keep working.
Who's the first one? Who's the first one that comes to your mind?
Like, I don't know their names
Yeah.
so much if I like know
So
their
he could
faces.
name 10 to 15, but he doesn't. Yeah, no, I know.
I would know their face. I could be like,
Yeah.
oh, remember the guy from this
Yeah.
show and that
Yeah.
show and
Yeah.
this movie and all that? I mean, you know
But
what I
maybe
mean?
they were too conservative. Maybe they didn't ball. Maybe they didn't ball out. Maybe they didn't get a Montclair, you know?
This actually should have been on my other podcast, Gen to Gen, because this is definitely a generational thing. Because I am not against, like, I'm not going to sit here and be like the
like,
uncle
don't
that's
do
like,
it, yeah.
you had to, but
Yeah.
but I do feel like that it's okay to have, like, say, a 401k plan.
Yeah.
And
No,
like-
I have that. Listen, I have an investment
That's
portfolio.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's okay
yeah.
for you to be like, that's what that is.
Yeah.
What that is like, it's okay for you to say, okay, I'm gonna put such and such amount of money away and
Yeah.
never think about it again. And then you have like a fund that you're just like, this is my
Rainy day,
This is my
yeah.
nonsense
Yeah,
account.
yeah.
So you have a nonsense account.
Yeah.
Don't make your nonsense account
My
your
account.
main account.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw that look at you.
You're making it seem like I showed up here in 4 Rolexes and chains, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck's good, Eric? Like, no, like my driver's outside, but that's a different story, okay? I don't want to put the miles on the Aston Martin, you know what I mean?
I don't want to make it. I don't want to be a party poop. I don't want to be. I don't want to be the Grinch that
Yeah.
stole, being young and dumb.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Be young and dumb
Yeah.
because you only get to be young once.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then when you're old, because I feel like I want to be old and dumb. You know,
Yeah.
I just bought a hydro machine down there, one of these rowing
Oh,
things.
I saw that,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm trying to and I was like, it was expensive. I
Yeah.
tried to get them to give him one for free. I just don't got it like that.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
sometimes you just do things. I went on vacation.
Yeah.
You got to live your life.
Yeah.
So there's a middle ground there that I appreciate.
Yeah, and if my show gets canceled, then I'm gonna sleep in your guest rooms.
Oh my God. No, but I mean, but the thing is like, but you, as long as you have that the go get 'em, like
Yeah.
you're moving forward, you're setting
Yeah.
yourself up, you're building relationships. I mean, that's what it's all about. So
course.
that's that go getter attitude that you're
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like just go get them, go get them, go get them.
Exactly.
But again, there's just a balance. That's all I say. That's my only advice. And I'm glad to hear that you're putting money away
course.
and
Yeah.
all that's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Because by the way, too, you never know when there's going to be a COVID.
Agreed. I have taken that into consideration
Oh,
because
have
that
you?
was crazy when that happened. I'm like, oh, what? We
Yeah,
just
but
get
if
work?
I was talking about this before COVID,
yeah, I'd be like, what a fucking
what are you
idiot.
talking about?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
Oh, there's gonna be a
saving money.
pandemic.
And
Yeah,
then they cancel. Then everything stops and
Yeah.
there's no money coming in.
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah.
I never thought anything could stop the entertainment business.
crazy, right?
I never thought anything could stop it.
Yeah.
And then this thing happened and I was sitting here like, who am I?
Yeah,
Like, when that happens, you go like, who am I? Like, because you define yourself by what you do.
Exactly.
And then you're just like, when you can't do what you do anymore, who are you?
Yeah.
And then you have to like find a way to redefine it and all this kind of stuff.
My whole time I was just like, I can't wait to go back to work because we didn't even finish season 1. The whole time I was just waiting to go back to work.
Oh, they'd already started the Ghost
Yeah,
one.
we were on episode 8 or 9.
Ugh.
And they had started releasing episodes before we even finished filming.
Oh no.
It was a fucking nightmare.
But then like, so what happened in that year? Like, did you like lose weight, gain weight? Did everybody look different? What'd they do to the story?
It's actually hilarious because
What's up, guys? One of my favorite sponsors of the show, BetterHelp. What interferes with your happiness? So many things. So many things, guys. Depression, stress, anxiety. Like, we're still in the pandemic. We're still dealing with that. It's affecting our sleep. It's affecting our mood. And sometimes you need some extra help. And that's what BetterHelp is all about. You can connect with a safe, private environment. It's really easy. It's convenient. You can start communicating with under 48 hours. And by the way, it's not a crisis line. That's important to point out. It's not self-help. This is professional counseling done securely online. You get timely, thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. Everything's confidential, obviously, and it's convenient. It's professional. It's affordable. I swear by therapy. I mean, I love the process of therapy. I just think that, a lot of people, there's a stigma on therapy that you think that it's going to solve your problems or it's going to, no. Sometimes you just need to connect the dots. And you know who helps you connect those dots is a professional that recognizes patterns, that can ask you the questions that you've never thought to ask. And it's going to help you maybe not solve the problem, but maybe it's going to help you recognize it. And then you can see why you're doing the things that you're doing. You just get to the core of stuff. So look, I want you to start living a happier life today. And as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/Griffin. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Griffin for 10% off your first month. What's up, guys? Let's continue to talk about Liquid IV. Liquid IV is great. It's great for hydration. It's great. It gives you those electrolytes and all that stuff that helps you. I use it in the mornings when I work out now because I just got this rowing machine, so I'm really getting into that. And sometimes you need more than just water, and you got to it really helps you with that. So it's before a workout and even after the workout, and it's good for daily hydration. The taste is good too. They got a lot of great flavors. They got lemon, lime, strawberry, watermelon, passion fruit, guava, pina colada, immune boost, in support in the tangerine. I mean, it's really great. So I really highly recommend you using Liquid IV. Just make it more than water. You throw this stuff in there, and especially when you're feeling dehydrated, if you're like going through the day and you're not drinking enough water, and you just want to get you want to get a little boost from more than just like 1 cup of water, Liquid IV. It contains 5 essential vitamins, more vitamin C than an orange, and much more potassium than a banana. Healthier than sugary sports drinks, no artificial flavors or preservatives, and less sugar than an apple. Made with clean ingredients, no GMO, vegan, and free of gluten, dairy, and soy. It's just effective. What makes it effective is its cellular transport technology. Grab your Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Griffin at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code Griffin at liquidiv.com.
We stopped specifically on a scene where I left, and then I come back from class or whatever. I was 30 pounds heavier of muscle. I was tan because I had just gone to Jamaica. My hair was lighter because I had lived in New York for 6 months and it was dark, but then I obviously was in LA for, that 7-8 months. My hair got lighter from the sun, and I showed up and I had like blonde hair. So I left the scene, and then I come back like, yeah, what's good? Like, what happened? And I'm like, everything's different, but you can't really tell they did like a solid job.
Well, what are they going to do? Like, they just go, everybody knows.
Yeah.
They just put on the screen, COVID bitches, move past it.
Yeah. But the thing that I can't get on board with is the masks and COVID in the shows. It's like nobody wants to watch this. Everyone fucking hates it all day long and seeing with it. They don't want to watch it on TV. Did you see that Bryan Cranston Showtime show?
Oh, I know.
Did you see? There was one scene in it that took me out so much. There was the one lady in the in the courtroom. And she had a mask on. No one else had a mask on. And then Bryan Cranston goes, oh, we should go into the quarters alone so we can social distance. I'm like, you didn't bring up COVID for 9 episodes? And all of a sudden you're going to bring it up for 4 minutes and then one lady has a mask on?
Billions did the same thing.
It took me out.
Yeah, Billions did the same thing, but I actually like how they did it. They did
How
it.
did they?
They did it where like the main guy, he got COVID. And like he's quarantining, so they got him like he's doing all this stuff from like an office, and everybody's zooming and all this kind of stuff. And I was kind of like, okay, but it's like, and then like another show I like is Good Doctor. I love The Good Doctor. It makes me cry every time I watch it.
It's a medical show.
No, but here's the thing though. So the first 2 episodes that came back after COVID, it was all COVID.
Yeah,
it was like the COVID, and it was like so heavy-handed. Yeah, they did it for 2 episodes, and then after that, they put up a disclaimer like, I hope everybody's safe and blah, 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 blah. But we're basically moving on in our universe.
Oh, nice.
Where COVID doesn't exist. Basically.
I like that.
And so then it was just like normal
That's
shit.
what happened to me 3 months after the pandemic happened. I put a disclaimer up when I woke up and I was like, COVID doesn't exist anymore.
but it's just like, I know what you're saying though. Yeah. So it's just like
the Connors, like on the street, they're all wearing masks on the billboards. It's like they watch TV to get away from this.
They want to escape.
And it's like, and everything nowadays, it's like, okay, I understand some things want to have a message, but it's like everything is so political and this and that, and people they deal with it all fucking day long on Instagram, on social media. They just want to watch
their jobs.
Yeah, they want to watch their favorite show.
When they go to restaurants.
Yeah.
When they go to, I don't want to see my favorite show and be like, oh, you mean this fictional character is also dealing with what I'm dealing with?
Yeah. It's like, show him fucking shooting someone in the head and robbing this place.
Yeah, if you're going to have people wearing masks on TV, then have ugly people too then.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Agreed with that. Well,
no. Like when I'm watching like CSI, like, I want my CSI agent to be hot.
Yeah.
I don't need real life. If I want real life, I go to the post office.
Every person who works fast food on TV, beautiful. I'm like, where the fuck is this?
Yeah. What world is it? So it's like we look for this is an escape.
Yeah.
It's escapism.
Yeah.
So if I can't have escapism because they also acting like and then shooting stuff is like such a nightmare. I did a pilot.
He did a pilot. Erik did a pilot.
It didn't even get picked up. I don't have an Aston Martin outside. How dare you?
Yeah, okay.
So I did a pilot, and what a nightmare it was to shoot.
Why? Well, it was action?
First of all, it was an ABC show. So it was a sitcom. So first, I'm not going to be a drug dealer. I guess I could, Power, you know what I mean?
You'd be good in Power because our show is younger skewed, so there's a little bit more comedy than seriousness.
Okay, well then you need to like hit up
I'll see what I can do.
Casting person.
All right, I'll see what.
Out, Jesus Christ, who are you? I want young white girls calling me like, oh my God,
that girl's actually black.
What?
Yeah,
she didn't sound like it.
She's from Atlanta. What do you mean?
Oh, so you got a lot of black girls in Atlanta now.
Oh, that's all I got. What do you think? You think anyone watching
that's
Riverdale is DMing me? I got the girls who watch fucking Empire and BMF and,
on your phone is like, Tanisha.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. I'm hanging out with Adisha tonight. Like, I'm not playing.
Oh, wow. Look what y'all done. Where's the casting? What's up with your? You gotta get him on Riverdale.
Yeah. She needs to get me with. You know who Halle Bailey is?
Yeah.
Oh, she needs to get me with her. Have you seen her? She is beautiful.
Oh, you're too much.
Am I wrong?
So wait, you trying to level up now?
I mean, I'm trying to level up, but I'm
wait,
trying to level up.
I like this. So you on TV now? So you like, all them basic girls you've been talking to, you kind of like,
yeah, she's not Halle Bailey.
How many followers you got on Instagram?
No,
Are you like that now? You flying into they got to have a check mark DMs?
Well, they have to have the check mark, but the followers doesn't matter,
Wow. You literally ain't shit now. Who are you?
No, I'm just playing.
You're just playing.
If you have a great personality, I will.
You lying. You are lying.
Where'd you meet your girl?
No, that's none of your business. Don't try to flip this on me.
I've seen you on Raya.
I've
seen you on Raya.
That was a long ass time ago. Look at him. He got his Raya profile.
Oh, yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking. I think I heard a buzz over here. I was like.
Oh, my God. Anyways, to get back to it, yeah. Hey, shows, stop with the COVID. But like I'm saying, I was doing this pilot, and what a nightmare. All the auditions, Zoom.
Oh.
Listen, the test.
Thank God I haven't had to do
Zoom, which I had to do 3 times. The table read. Zoom.
Yeah, we do Zoom
The
table reads.
network
Yeah,
table
yeah.
reads.
Oh,
No, but listen.
yeah.
We haven't met each other. Like, I
That's
haven't
tough.
stand next to this woman
Yeah.
who's supposed to be my wife on this show. We don't even know,
Yeah.
like, you know,
And then you shoot it and it's weird.
we got
Yeah.
together for the first time when we're shooting, and I was like, oh my God, hey.
Yeah, I don't know
this is-
any of
I don't
it,
know
yeah.
anything. And then,
I've been married to you for 40 years, but I don't know.
and then
yeah.
the protocols, you know, like,
Yeah, it's the worst.
such a nightmare. Just like, you know, this and that. Then it's like, hey,
The thing that blows my mind is the masks on for rehearsal,
Bro.
mask off for the scene.
bro, as if COVID's going to be like, they shoot.
I do that. I
The
do this
shooting.
all the time. I do this all the time. I walk in a set and they'll be like, mask on for rehearsal. It'll just be like me and Michael, my co-star. And I was like, actually, can we just bring the camera in here and turn it on so COVID goes away? Because it's just like, what are we doing?
I know. It's a dog and pony show because it's all about liability.
Yeah. It's
They have to
like,
show that they're doing something, which is really bothersome to me.
Yeah.
It's bothersome to me because I feel like, well, like then it's like, do you really care about health and safety?
Yeah. It's just it's a performative.
I always
Yeah.
say, man, I'd sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you sign a waiver?
110%.
Like just go.
I can't get COVID, by the way. I cannot get COVID.
Why not?
I literally cannot get COVID. I promise you. I have gone.
Cut to in a week.
I know, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have gone everywhere during the pandemic. Whatever. I get tested every other day for work. Cannot get COVID. I hung out with a girl. She slept over. You know, whatever. The next morning, she went to her job, which she also needed to get tested for.
She had COVID.
She had COVID all night. Whatever. I didn't get it. My whole family had COVID twice. With me in the house, nothing with me. It's crazy. I'm like immune to it. I think I have the blood type that I can't get
The
it.
immunity.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I feel like that too because I haven't.
Did you get it?
No. I haven't gotten it either. And I've been tested like a bunch of times too.
Dang.
You know, and so who knows? But who knows? They cut to both of us like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. The Omnicron.
yeah. Whatever it is.
But yeah, that Zoom audition is crazy. Like I couldn't imagine reading for a casting director like that. Like even if it's going in and out, I'm like, thank God I'm offer only. I don't have to do that. But
it was like, oh, this. You see how he slipped that in? You see how he slipped that in? Oh my God. Okay. All right. You don't think Tarantino gonna have you come over and meet with him?
Although I did see Oliver Stone at a house party the other night, and it was wild. I'm like, I cannot believe this guy.
Oh,
like,
you were at Oliver Stone house parties?
I was
now?
at a Kennedy house party. Weird brag, but yeah, Oliver Stone was there. I was like, this is crazy.
Oh, that through Theo? Because I know you just
It
had
actually wasn't
Kennedy.
through Theo, but Bill Burr was there, and he actually, yeah, Bobby just came on this past weekend. I don't work with this past weekend anymore, but it actually was just like a coincidence that I went to his house, and you know, Theo he just had him on the podcast and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's a weird world too. Thank God that the podcasting was going. Like I started gaming and
Yeah.
the podcasting.
You
and all
have
stuff.
to. You
It
have
really
to.
helped
and
me.
especially
get
that's where the
through.
entertainment industry is going. Anyways, it's kind of going away of like these, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio type people, and it's more going towards like the kids who have TikTok, the kids who have YouTube, the kids who do Twitch and stuff like that.
I don't know.
I think so.
I think it's just another branch of entertainment, but it's not taking over entertainment.
I don't think it's
mean,
taking over. But the kids who are there, are getting this stuff. Like they're like, well, does he have a big following? Is he going to sell the movie? Like that's a lot of it. It is.
They say that, but I don't believe
You
it.
don't think so?
No, because and I know this because these TikTok stars.
yeah.
Tell me a movie that's starring a TikTok star.
I mean, that new Addison Rae Netflix movie that came out.
Oh, on Netflix could do anything they want.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch of shit on Netflix
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But I mean, like, is it a hit? Is it the number one movie on Netflix?
no.
Like, name me one. Like, name me one show that's starring a TikTok star. Like, they have to be able to act.
There, agreed. But there's a guy on our show who's, I think, one of the best actors on our show. He's incredible. He was a social media star.
There's obviously people like that. King Batch went to.
Agreed.
He went.
Yeah.
He was a classically trained actor.
Yeah.
So it's easy. He just found this medium, and he attacked that medium
Yeah.
too. But what I'm saying is, these people that are started that way,
Yeah.
it don't translate.
Agreed. Yeah.
It don't translate. These people that watch these like social media people, they're not watching them
Yeah.
for an hour and 15 minute
Yeah.
or hour and 45 minute move.
They're terrible.
They're not
Yeah.
watching them
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
They just say, please be cute
Yeah.
and make me laugh for like 20 seconds
Yeah.
so I can move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not. So I know they say that. They say that.
I just
but
think
does it translate?
I think it's going more in that direction where you'll get more jobs if you have those types of things.
Yeah.
Like if you're an actor, like Will. Once you see Will Smith and Jack Black doing fucking YouTube vlogs and TikToks.
Hold on. they already built.
Agreed. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
what I'm trying to tell you is that's what's wrong with this process.
Uh-huh.
They're saying to you, hey, without us, become famous,
Yeah.
and then we're going to take you. That's not how it was supposed to work.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
It's not supposed to work like that.
Yeah,
It's supposed
yeah.
to be like, hey, we found this talented kid, and we're going to introduce this talented kid to the world.
Uh-huh.
Then the world decides we like him,
Yeah.
and now we're going to follow.
Uh-huh.
This shit is flipped on its head.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? Like, it's about talent. And it's the reason why these people aren't, like, there isn't one, like, where you go, oh, that person started on whatever.
Yeah.
You can't name me a movie, a TV show. Nothing.
That's the kid. Everyone comments on it. Like, I can't believe he started from TikTok. I can't
He's
believe
the
he started from
exception, not the
Instagram.
rule.
It's fair.
He's the exception, not the rule. And I
Yeah.
think that, like, there was a time where they thought, oh, man, regular TV is going to go away because
Yeah.
of YouTube.
Yeah. No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Yeah.
No kid in their garage is going to be better than the production value of
Yeah.
Power
Yeah.
or any show
Mhm.
that people actually
You're right.
watch.
You're right.
You know
you're
what
right.
I'm saying?
There's just way more that goes into it.
There's
Yeah.
way more that goes
Yeah.
into
And way
it.
more talented people who have done this for a long
yeah,
time.
Yeah. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be taken. It hasn't happened yet, and
Yeah.
it never will happen. It's just another branch of media. In
Yeah.
the same way, like all of the online stuff. It's like So you have so now we used to go theater, movies, TV. Now it's social media.
Yeah. It's just an extra branch.
It's just an extra branch.
Okay, I see.
It's just
I
as powerful.
But I just think that they just complement each other. If you have a good social
Of
media,
course.
it's going to help. That's
No,
what I mean.
of
You have a good
course.
YouTube, it's just going to help everything. So I just feel like that's the direction it's going to be going. It's like they want you to have it all. They
I
don't
know,
want you
but
to be
we're-
the guy just that's on the show.
I know, but we're talking about the origin story. Like, how does this work? So it's changing how
We get it, Eric. You're a Marvel nerd. The origin story.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to just slap him. I'm gonna go key your Aston Martin.
I told you my driver is here today.
I'm
The
gonna key
Aston-
that one and tell him to key the other. No, what I'm saying though is that the how you go about this. So now, you're young, you're 19, and you want to be an actor. So now you got to go. Not just you got to go to acting class.
Mhm.
So now that we're saying to that person, this young kids out there, don't just go to acting class.
Yeah.
Actually do stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
So do scenes on the internet. Get your personality out there.
Yeah.
It's just an added thing
Yeah.
that has to be added to it,
Agreed.
which wasn't there before.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? But I think steps are being skipped,
Yeah.
and it's not working.
Yeah.
You know what
Agreed.
I mean?
I could agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even like with the translate, I started this other podcast. It's called Gen to Gen. It was
I like that kid. I think he's funny.
Espinoza.
Yeah.
And he wants to be an actor too. Like
Nice.
actually, he produced and made his own movie.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a big success.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't translate.
Mhm.
Like even with the podcast, he's got 4 million followers.
Yeah.
And so the thought that they had was like, oh man,
Yeah.
all those followers are
Yeah.
gonna listen to.
We're gonna get
podcasts.
4 million views an episode. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They don't. Those people that watch him for that, they don't want to listen for an hour.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like there is a disconnect between social media and traditional media and the traditional entertainment. There is a disconnect. We have to find the through lines and
Yeah.
make it work together. But it is a myth to say, well, you have to have this.
Yeah.
Because if somebody's got talent and charisma
Yeah.
and whatever.
I don't think fucking David Fincher's gonna go how many followers. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The stuff you're talking about, the cool stuff.
Yeah.
You think they care about that?
Yeah.
They actually.
Well, does he have a vlog? Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay,
You
yeah.
think Tarantino's asking people to be in his movie for that reason?
Yeah.
It's
Fair.
like, come on, man.
I just think it compliments it. That was all I was saying. But you're right. Yeah.
That's not how you said it at first. Now you've come to this point.
No,
of
I
complimenting.
just said that it's going more towards that's what the studios like. They want people that are fully, they have
I
all
think
of
they're
that.
using that as a way to say no.
Okay.
I think that's
We
their
can
way
agree to disagree.
Yeah,
Eric.
I think they're going that. I think they just go, no. I don't think we really want this.
I guess.
You know what I mean? That's just a great now a little checkbox they can go.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, he only has 100,000 followers. Oh,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah.
But they're still making shit products.
Yeah.
It's like these networks come out with these. They come out. Like,
Dude, I can't believe some of the stuff that's on TV right now.
forget about even the stuff that's not on TV. The fact that they make so many,
Yeah.
like in pilot season, like they're out there spending all this money to make these pilots, and then they don't even go.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
It's crazy.
So look,
But even the stuff that makes it to television, I watch some shows and I'm like, I cannot believe a studio greenlit this. I can't believe they put millions of dollars into this. It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm not like discrediting anyone's,
well,
artistic.
we won't say any names.
Well, yeah, I'm not. It's not like I'm talking about Eric's pilot, but
Oh, that's my doorbell.
someone here?
Yeah,
It's probably Amazon.
yeah, it's Amazon, but that's not crazy.
Anyways, I'm not talking about Eric's pilot, but I am. It's just but sometimes they make stuff and it doesn't come out the way that they expect.
Oh,
it to.
dude, don't even get me started on this. I mean, that's what happened with this.
They're not like thinking about, oh, let's make this big piece of shit and see how it
No,
does.
no, they actually. This is. I just think there's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Agreed.
So like
The network.
So like we rehearsed.
Yeah.
So this is what happened today. We rehearsed for a week.
Who else starred in that with you?
It was Jane Lynch.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, it was Nicole Richie.
Mhm.
Anyway, we rehearsed for a week. All right, and then we're about to shoot, and the producer comes over and says, "Hey, they want to change all the lines. We want to change all because, it was something about it was about me and Nicole. Nicole Richie was supposed to be my wife.
Uh-huh.
So that was like a whole thing. You know what I mean? It was like I had a beard. They wanted me to
Yeah.
dye it. They wanted me like,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
like
And people were gonna buy that?
it looks. You sound like Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee said the same thing. I'm not buying it. To me, it looked fine. You know what I mean? Like my real fiance is beautiful as shit.
Yeah,
So
she actually is.
yeah, so people will buy it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like all I'm saying is it's like whoever's running it, they have their preconceived notions or whatever. So it was the whole thing. I had to shave. I had to dye my beard. I had to like all this stuff. You know what I mean?
They bought you a rowing machine. It's like this whole
It was like they wanted to be like, all right, are you like? We need to see that they're married.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
They kept changing the lines, and I was like, what the woman
It's
wrote.
like the network just wants to do stuff. Yeah.
But this is my analogy, and I said this before, but I'll say it to you. It would be like you want to build a house,
Uh-huh.
and it's all your money. I'm the architect,
Mhm.
and I sell. Here's my plans for the house.
Yeah.
And you go, great, make the house. Now during the making of the house, you come in and go, can we move the kitchen?
Yeah.
And then you're like, can we change?
Yeah.
Can we change this to Italian something?
Yeah.
And then I build it, and then you look at it and go, I don't like this.
Yeah.
You know why you don't like it?
Yeah.
Because you fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
What they should do is just go, we like
Yeah.
what you want to
Yeah.
do.
Make what you want to make.
Here's
yeah.
the money to make the show.
Yeah.
If at that point you don't like it,
Yeah.
then you could be like, well, we don't like it. But if you don't like it after you tinkered with it,
Yeah. Yeah.
look in the mirror.
Yeah. Agreed. You're right.
You know?
It's just too much. Yeah. Especially with pilots now, it's like they want to change everything. They want to add the line, this and that. That's why I like what happened with Powers, because it just became a spinoff.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you already did it, so that just go do it. And no one ever came up to me and says, well, I don't think your character would do that. They're like, well, you know it. You do what you do. You know what I mean? Which is why I think it's successful. They didn't.
Well, it's different when they allow like creators to create.
Yeah.
I think that those.
But the
days are
traditional
gone.
networks don't do it.
They just don't
Yeah.
do it. They're
but
too.
Starz,
they're too
Starz
scared.
is very good with that. Starz
Well,
very
I
good with
think
that.
all of those off
Yeah.
networks
Yeah.
are like that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like they're all like.
That's why some of them, like like Showtime or HBO, they'll have a really good show, and it's like, yeah, well, they just let the creator do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like what happened with
I'm
Squid.
sure they have notes, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's not as like
Yeah.
there isn't these people trying to justify their job.
Well, that Squid Game show, that guy got told no by like 15 networks for years, for 20 years. He was like, I was trying to get this made, try to get this made, and they would not make it. And then finally Netflix was like, yes, make it, do what you want to do with it. And it's the most watched show of all time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like
And every network passed on him. Like every year, every network passing him, they're like, no, we don't want to do this. We don't want to do
I know, and it's like you wonder, like, why do those people have jobs? Like they're so
Because it's-
out of touch.
It's just like as if they came up and they're like, oh, I wanted to be an actor, and then it didn't work out for them. Oh, I want to be a writer, it didn't work out for them. They're like, okay, well, let me just go to a network. And they never got anything that was successful, so they're just like, oh, well, we don't like this. And it's like, okay.
I don't even know. I actually think it's so much tinkering, so much like people's opinion about
Yeah.
stuff. And you just go, oh man, I remember like during the making of this pilot, like and during the audition,
Where'd you shoot at?
it was at Radford.
Oh, cool.
So we were, cause it was the people that made the Connors. So we actually
Uh-huh.
shot on the Connors
Nice,
set.
nice.
So they, I remember the producer said, you know what, I'm thinking like the network right now,
Mm.
and let's do this.
Yeah.
And I thought, ugh.
Yeah.
Like whatever that means.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking like the network.
Yeah.
How about you think like they're people that like watching TV?
Exactly.
How about those people?
Yeah.
Because those are the people. But everything's so. Oh man, I know you don't watch. Are you not a Marvel person at all?
I
You
do,
don't like
but
these movies?
it's just not my like. I try to get into it so hard, but I just can't.
You're
And
just not a nerd. That's
I
okay.
watched the Spider-Man one with Tom Holland, and I like that. And I think
Ugh, okay, you're not really into it.
you don't like that.
No. I'm just saying yuck to you. Like this movie Eternals came out.
I
You
heard
know.
it did terrible, right?
Regardless, to me, it was like it's such a sign of the times. Like because in the Eternals, these beings are supposed to be 7,000 years old, created by this celestial power person who created these things, and they're now on Earth to fight the bad guys.
And they're
right?
gender fluid. And were they actually?
Bro, gay black guy, deaf girl, Latino woman,
Yeah.
2 Asians,
Yeah.
And then 2 white people who are the bad guys. so I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm of an age where I see this and I go, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
There are young people who might be like, oh, this is great,
Yeah.
and they don't even. But for me, I see it and I go, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then just the logic of it don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Why would?
Yeah. Why would a gay black guy be friends with a deaf Latino
it's
girl?
not even that. That's not even no. Why would they create them like that and send them here for 7,000 years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So just the logic of forget the social stuff of it.
Yeah.
If I'm just being a nerd, this don't make sense.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you mean. Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
This is some woke nonsense for who?
Yes, I'm okay. But I like the representation is great. Like I don't have any knock with that. Like,
Bro,
of course,
no problem with representation.
Yeah.
But it should make sense.
agreed. That's what I was gonna get to.
It should
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be like if this is Victorian England, the butler is the butler black or not even the butler because the butler could be black.
Yeah.
Let's say like the guy that lives in the castle next door. For some reason now that's a black guy.
Yeah.
Would that make sense?
No, it wouldn't.
It's not
Okay, I know.
historically accurate.
Yeah.
But for that's why I felt like I remember watching Beauty and the Beast, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like-
wait, because the character was gay.
I was like, where are these 7 black people come from?
yeah. Okay.
In this 12th century this 12th century white village,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, so you just go, all right. So for me, I just go, I get why they do it.
Yeah.
It's like so there's people that are like, hey, representation.
Yeah.
And then I'm just kind of like, this ain't historically accurate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if it's a story, all right, I
You know
get
what I mean?
what.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
But
It's like-
did you see the new Gossip Girl?
Oh, don't even get me. My girl loves gossip.
But here's the thing, because
See,
I
you
went
wanted to be on that show.
No, I was already doing Power. I was booked and
But
busy.
that's the kind of show that you're talking about, though.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's the kind of show that I look like that I would be on.
Yeah,
I would be the bully that bullies the gay
Yeah,
kid.
then
you
a
know.
chick named Lindsay would have called you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And their call would be from Ashley.
Yeah.
You know?
But so I went to like the premiere and I watched it, and I didn't have any. I think that you and I are starting to get older because the other people that were watching, like everyone was non-binary, hooking up. There was
loved it.
there was like bisexual threesomes, and one guy was gender
yeah.
queer
I
and
saw
all
it.
that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of like this is like confusing. Like they're just all okay with fucking each other, and she's fucking him, and she's fucking her, and then everyone's like loving it and eating it up, and I'm like, I think I'm getting older.
But here's the thing. I'm fine with everything that's happening on Gossip Girl. I'm fine with it. Because that's the sign of the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So this is like, that's the sign of the time. That's accurate.
Yeah.
These are rich people that live in doing rich people stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
It's rich people doing rich people stuff, and there are rich ethnic people.
Of course.
And that's what this is.
Yeah.
So you go, in that situation, you're like, cool.
Yeah.
Eternals, not cool.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I'm not opposed
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. I just mean I think you and I are getting
Justify
older
it.
because everyone is fine with all that stuff, and I was like, I just thought it's strange. I'm like, is this how the world is in high school now?
Yeah.
That's what came to my mind.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, see, now that's where I'm so far removed from that age group that what do I know about, because, I come from an era where it was like we definitely always thought about race.
Yeah.
Because it was put in our face all the time. I experienced real racism.
Yeah.
I experienced, so it was like, it was very like all TV was mostly white.
Yeah.
Everything was white. And it was, we experienced that. So cut to now, here we are. These kids today grew up with a black president.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gender fluid.
Yeah,
Why do we
yeah.
have to choose what
Yeah.
we want to,
Yeah.
who we want to have sex with, who we want to have a relationship
Yeah,
with?
sometimes I'll watch stuff from like the 90s or like the early 2000s, and me and my brothers would be sitting there, and you will not see one black person for like legit 2 hours of a movie, and then we'll look at each other and go, okay, I could see how they could be upset. You know what I mean? I could see how this could be a problem. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I would there even been a show like Power in the 90s?
Never. Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
I mean, The Wire early on. What?
Yeah, but see, that's a show about black people being criminals.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Well, Power. We're all criminals.
Boom.
I love how I wrote myself in with. I'm like, yeah, but us black people, we're all criminal. You know
What I'm saying though is like, it's like, where's
My publicist is like,
where's the downtown Abbey for black people?
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay? Where's the cool hip show?
This is
that
what
has to do with,
pisses
like,
me
you know?
off.
So
is
that's
that,
what I'm saying.
This is what pisses me off about award season type bullshit is that there will never be, or there hasn't been, a show that's predominantly black or predominantly, a different race that actually I'm gonna stick with the black thing, with the black culture right now. If it's not about slavery, they won't nominate it because you know what I mean? Because
every year they have to have the white guilt movie that comes out.
But that's not even what I'm saying. It's like if it's
Because
about
y'all need to be reminded.
but if it's about shooting and guns and drugs, it could be the best show in the world. They're like, well, that's not moving. It's not, you know what I mean? But then like a show like The Sopranos, it's all, you know what I mean? That'll get nominated every time. I just think that it's like, okay, well, this is moving and it's about racism and it, you know what I mean? That's what I don't like. Is like Power, those shows should be nominated, but they never do.
And I think that we're in a, I don't know, man. I mean, we're just in a different era right now. We're trying to find, the people are trying to find themselves and figure out, like, if things aren't normalized yet. So it's like I always look at sports. You have to look at sports. Look at basketball. 100 years ago, it was all white. Okay.
Crazy.
Right?
Couldn't imagine how shitty it was back then.
So then it was all white, and then college. There was a certain time in the '60s or whenever that was, that somebody decided, you know what, let's let some black people play.
Yeah.
And then it started like that, and then cut to the NBA. When the NBA was mostly white, then it was some black.
Yeah.
Now it's mostly black.
Yeah.
All white coaches. Then there's black coaches. Then it was all white GMs. Now there's some black GMs.
Okay.
Then there's one black owner. So that shows you how long it takes.
Yeah, to integrate it. Okay.
That's how long it takes. It takes generations.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's
I know. I went to a Nets game a couple weeks ago in Brooklyn, courtside seats. And I saw one white guy out there, and I was kind of rooting for him a little bit. It was one guy out there and the whole team, and I was like, it was proud. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a pride thing. It was just like, just don't embarrass.
Well, when
us,
you see
know what
somebody
I mean?
that looks like you want that person to be successful.
Yeah,
you know what
I
mean?
was like,
it's
and then I saw James Harden dunk over him, and I was like, this is not going good for us.
Well, I mean, it's like, but by the way, that was probably somebody that's not even from the United States. I mean, you couldn't name me.
Yeah.
You can't name me 5 American-born white basketball players that start in the NBA.
I couldn't.
Yeah, go. You guys at home. Go ahead.
Steve Nash.
Go ahead. Canada.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd he's mixed.
Is he?
Yeah, and he doesn't play anymore.
Okay.
Neither does Steve Nash.
All right, fair. Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah.
All I know is NBA Live 06. That was my lineup. That's all I fucking.
All I'm saying is so that's like a thing anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just it just takes. All I'm saying is it takes a generation. So you look at entertainment, it's the same kind of thing. It's just going to take some time.
Yeah.
So here we are, we're noticing it because we're seeing the switch, and it's just uncomfortable for older people.
Yeah.
But you look at a show like Gossip Girl, and it's like, who cares? It's like you got this bald girl who's non whatever, and she's
I didn't have any grips. I was just looking around and I'm just like,
because you're noticing it because it's something that's not familiar.
Exactly.
So that's all it's going to take. It's just going to take more time.
Yeah.
As more time passes,
Yeah.
We're going to just be like, it's not going to be a thing we even think about.
Yeah.
But right now we're still thinking about it because when you turn on TV, it's still predominantly white.
yeah.
But again, that's just a business thing too. The middle of the country is predominantly white.
Yeah.
When they turn on the TV, maybe they want to see white faces.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to see people that look like them. They want to see people they can relate to. Or I don't know what the thing is, but there is a money factor in there that goes into like when you look at the commercials, who are these commercials for? It's like when you look at daytime TV, it's all women.
Yeah.
Every commercial is for women. It's like tampons and blah blah blah, and then like
Are you saying because they're all staying home while the men are working? Is that where you were getting at? Is that what you said, Eric?
Timestamp that.
I thought that's what you were saying. I don't
know because that's they've looked at the studies. And predominantly during the day, women are watching TV.
Yeah. Of course.
They're watching soap operas. They're watching The View. They're watching
The Real.
And they're watching all these shows. And these are the shows that it's for women. So the commercial should be for women.
Agreed.
So therefore,
that's the way the networks work. Yeah.
So therefore, if the shows are for white people, then again the commercials are going to be for white people. You know what I mean? And maybe that's how they think about it. Yeah. Maybe it's an archaic thought, and they should change it because it's crazy when these like predominantly black shows come on the air. How well they do.
Power's one of the most watched TV shows of all time.
It's like I don't know if they're looking at the numbers. Do these network types look at the algorithms and stuff? Like Empire was like the biggest show in Fox's history.
I didn't even want to hear that word, Empire.
And I'm just saying at the time, it was like that was the thing. And by the way, why do they have to be in competition?
Exactly. Well, also 50 does feud that a little bit because they're in a conversation a lot, and he's like, Empire's trash, and it gets impressed. But yeah, they're in competition because that's what they do. They're like, they're a black show. It's like they're not even remotely the same.
None of these other shows, all these white shows are never like, that other white show. The Connors aren't mad at whatever others, you know what I mean? They're just like, we're just on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so again, once that feeling goes away, then we're gonna be more in line to be like, this is great now. Like when people aren't even thinking
they don't think about it, when
they're not even thinking about it.
Agreed.
But unfortunately we're still thinking about it. Let me see where we're at on time. What does that say to the timer?
55 minutes, 56 minutes.
Look at that. See? We're right on schedule.
What's up, shorty? Okay, my bad. Yeah, Disha just texted me. I'm sorry.
Disha?
Yeah.
Who are you now? Disha is texting you?
Look, I'm not even lying.
Disha.
I'm not even lying.
Shout out to Disha.
Shout out to Disha from Georgia.
Is your DMs just full of black people? Black girls.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, cutie.
But I just love black. Like I like black women. Like, it's just
okay. You don't gotta feel like
I'm just
justify it.
I know, but I'm just saying like it's not like I'm like my DMs are. You know what I mean?
You just lost half your fan base, but go ahead.
No, I was just saying like it's not like I'm like it's like
all the King and the Sting and Theo Von's fans just turned on you.
Yeah. He likes black people. Yeah.
Theo just turned in his grave right now.
Theo's like, we can't have this guy in the pod anymore.
Ooh, Disha?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Disha out there. Good for you. He was on the Real, girl. He was on the Real. That was him on the Real. What did you probably, they probably, it's always just like, you're so cute.
Yeah, I do get a lot, but it is great. Lonnie's cute. I think, and
I've known Lonnie for years. Shout out to Lonnie Love.
I think she's, she's, Lonnie, if you're single, you know what I mean? No,
Ooh, you heard it here first. I'm gonna use this as the clip for the episode.
I'm fucking done after this. Oh my god,
you're not.
Yeah,
we have a huge discussion, but listen, check out Mr. Gianni Paolo. Right, did I say it right?
Yeah, Paolo. Didn't say it right, but it's
Paolo.
Yeah.
So it's like Paolo.
Yeah.
So like if there's a dude named Olo, you gotta pay him.
Exactly.
Yo, Paolo. I got it. Oh, there's my girls here. Gianni Paolo.
It's my driver or my assistant. Which one? Or my publicist? Which one is it?
Shut up, dude. So stupid.
No, but thank you. Yeah, for real. Thank you for listening.
And check out what's Power Ghost.
Yeah, Power Book 2 Ghost on Starz.
Oh, Power Book 2
this is coming
Ghost
out today?
on Starz. It's gonna come. Well, yeah. So today's Monday. We filmed it. I got the notes from the publicist.
So basically, the whole conversation, there's 4 minutes in the beginning where I'm like, yeah, Power's been good. And there's this ending. And then Eric chopped up me being like, black people are good.
Yeah. I gotta do like a deep fake. date only black women.
yeah.
I'm super woke.
I like Lonnie Love.
But anyways, thanks for being here, dude, and congratulations.
Thank you. No, for you too, man.
No. This is
I
about
love
you.
watching you on King This Thing, man. You're
Whatever.
So
This is
fucking
about
funny.
you.
No, it's not about me. It's about us.
Congratulations. I like seeing the growth. I actually really did when I was looking at the Instagram post and I saw the Aston Martin. To me, it was more of a sign of like progress.
Yeah.
More of a sign of like moving forward.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's no matter what happens.
Yeah.
You can always look back and be like,
Yeah, I did it. At least I did it.
remember the Aston
Yeah,
Martin days?
yeah.
And even your kids are like, damn, we have a minivan. Why don't we have? It's like your life.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Your life moves how it moves.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can really do about that. So it's like, live your best life. I'm glad you're putting money away too, though.
Yeah.
But there is a middle ground, and I'm glad that you're doing that. And I wish you all the success.
Thank you, Eric. I love you. I'll come back, I want to
Yeah.
come on. I'll come on Gen to Gen when I come back after for season 4.
We're still trying to figure out like what we're trying to do with it, because it's like we have guests and don't have guests, and it's like I try to tell him we need to establish our rapport.
Yeah.
So we're doing that, but check that out. Also check me out on Twitch every daily at Twitch, Erik Griffin Gaming. I'm gonna have all of your Gianni's socials down below. Black girls, reach out in them DMs.
No,
He will hit you back.
ASAP.
All the Ishas. all the Anyas and all that stuff. Anybody, any name like that, Jacksons, Johnsons, please hit him up in the DMs and check him out on Power on Starz. That's every Sunday, right?
Yep. Every Sunday it comes out Saturday night at midnight, and then you can watch it on Sunday.
Boom.
live.
So check that out on Starz. And this has been Riffin with Griffin. And thanks for being here, bro.
Thanks, Eric. I appreciate you having me. I
See
love
you
bro.
guys next week.